you're ready to go. Like a good EV show, no idea what to expect from this one. They didn't have much of a website. One slight annoyance, it is raining. Most of my cameras aren't waterproof, that's the basic problem here. Drive to work. Cool. Got my parents set up as work. Time to pick up some childcare. Hello. Poor monkey's been feeling a bit under the weather. He was yesterday.
Oh really?
Yeah. Certainly seems much better today, and he's very keen on going to this. Hi, Dad. He can't see me. Hello. Hey Jazzy, do you want to stretch your legs? Because it's a bit cold otherwise.
Register.
Huh? That's new. Might get another coffee as well. Awesome.
So you don't have to actually necessarily buy a coffee or anything, it's just that you...
No, I just fancied a coffee. Definitely something going on there. Question is what? I get the impression it's probably just going to be a few cars in the town centre. It's quite a small car show, I'm afraid, Jasper. You never seen a Zoe before? Oh, it's awesome.
Is that the van you drove?
Yeah, that's the van. It was a good van. I want to try and get my hands on one of those, but the 41 kilowatt version that's not out yet. Decided I don't need the big bag, so I'm going to take it back to the car. Much more comfortable than the big camera bag. Uh-oh, my very not waterproof camera is getting wet. I didn't get the umbrellas from the car. You want to drive? Where are you going to go? You're going to be a bus driver? Yeah, he's a long proud history of sitting in driving seats for hours. More electric buses. I do love an electric bus. Awesome. One thing I've definitely noticed is that these EV show events get the public a bit more aware about EVs, that whole sort of side of things. They're becoming more and more common. Do you want me to close the door, Jasper? Yeah. Should we go have lunch?
Absolutely, we'll be
Cool.
forever. Bye!
Bye!
APC. So we put the rapid chargers in for the bus companies.
Are you going to be here in like an hour and a half?
Probably.
This GoPro is running out of power because I recorded accidentally about 20 minutes of driving down the M1. Beautiful footage. Lots of caffeine, but I don't care. I'm knackered. I always prefer little independent places.
It's the Fox Cafe in Nottingham.
That battery bank is amazing. One of the best buys I've ever made. It was like 20 quid or something. It's got lots of capacity and it will charge at 2 amps or 1 amp. And it'll charge itself at 2 amps as well.
I quite like Nottingham. I like all the pedestrian stuff in the middle.
But then a lot of city centres are going this way.
Get rid of cars, James.
Oi, not electric cars. Should only count for, you know.
Get back in the bus, James.
All right, see you in a bit. So you work for
APC. ABT technology.
ABT, oh, right.
APT, Alpha Papa Tango. We're a charge point supplier. We've installed something like 4,000 charge points across the UK. We've got a major network in Scotland. We've got 85 rapid chargers up there.
I think I've used one of those ABT ones up near Pitlock Creek, I think it was. It's good charger. Generally speaking, when it comes to charging networks, the quick charging networks, building ahead of the demand is pretty much essential, especially when you have a car that will need charging a few times on a medium to long length journey, because if you've got to wait at 2 or 3 of your stops, it can literally add an hour and a half.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. The situation there is usually the power supply. Because if you think about the service stations, they're usually in the middle of nowhere, and originally they wouldn't have been built with the substation infrastructure in order to provide enough power.
Have you considered load balancing with batteries?
So we have a connected energy storage product. We provide for bus charging, rapid charger hubs, which various cities will be installing, like York, for example. Not here in Nottingham yet, but maybe soon. 100 kilowatt hours, 50 kilowatt hours, enough to provide several rapid chargers if you haven't got grid capacity.
I bet the old buses take quite a lot of juice to fill them up in a reasonable length of time. Did I hear somewhere that bus over there has got something like 170 miles of range?
Yeah, that's a BYD electric bus. It's got quite a large battery. It charges with 2 connectors actually. So it's 2 43 kilowatt connectors. BYD do their own chargers for it. It's Type 2, like you get on a Tesla or like you get on
Oh, it's Type 2 AC?
Yes.
I suppose the advantage of having AC be the quick charge route they've gone is that it's much cheaper and quicker and easier to put that supply into a site.
We found that it looks like the operators have gone for more conservative measures because they don't want to affect their operations too much. And electric doesn't, but there is an education that you have to go through with the drivers and with the supervisors.
My personal opinion is what will push people towards mass adoption of EVs, including in terms of the buses and trucks and everything else. It's just when the price of the battery is basically halved. Why would anyone buy a diesel bus when that bus costs the same? Because the running costs alone, it's like printing your own money. I drove an EV, so I know this from first-hand experience.
We will have to see. I mean, obviously we've had an increase in the range announcement on the Renault Zoe. We've got an increase in the range on the Nissan Leaf over the last year. So it's all going to happen with all the different vehicles, and it needs to happen really. Taxis we're seeing quite a bit of interest. Buses, a little slow to move, but I think it will take time.
I think my arm's just about had it now. Whew, it's a good thing I didn't bring the big camera.
You need to try it.
Yeah, although the big camera is more waterproof, so maybe I should have brought the big camera.
So it's exciting times really.
Yeah, very much so. Thank you very much for your time. That was an interesting conversation. Check out the Geek Out TV channel in about 3 weeks, and the full conversation about buses, batteries, chargers, that's where you'll find it. What's that? This looks like fun. Is it road legal? It has got a number plate.
Yeah, it's built by Central College students, and they're not fancy batteries, they're just your normal...
Oh, gel batteries. They are. They're lead acid.
Yeah, they're lead acid batteries. So
wow.
If it switched over to lithium-ion batteries, which would be more expensive, obviously, it would be able to do 4 times the range. So this is a particularly simple sort of electric vehicle.
Is this how you electrocute yourself in the rain?
I think it might be.
Try and boil a kettle. I wouldn't advise it.
I wouldn't recommend using that right now.
Awesome.
Okay,
thanks so much. Cheers. That's one of the new higher capacity i3s with a range extender. In fact, that's actually the specific car that I'd like to test drive. These EV events are definitely becoming, they seem more and more common to me, and there seem to be more and more cars and dealers and businesses represented whenever we go. I love these trams. Considering that wasn't the biggest event in the world, I thought that was quite good. Good fun, Jasper?
Yes.
Okay.
I rarely spend any time charging when I would rather be not charging, but unfortunately this is one of the cases. Please they put the extra bays in, otherwise somebody would have to wait right now. Building ahead of demand. Anyway, because we're going to go home later, just need to juice it up. Right, should be good. Let's go. That's not my house. Just after we dropped my mum off, Jasper woke up. Very grumpy. So I thought we'd have a short break here just to let him sort of recuperate a bit, and then I'm going to bribe him with an apple on the way home. Wish me luck. I hope you all enjoyed today's vlog post and found it interesting. If you did, remember to like it and share it and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next installment of my daily vlog. Bye.